The room was loud, glasses clinking, laughter bouncing off the walls, and somehow it felt silent. I stood there, holding a drink I didn't want. Nods, smiles, handshakes. Congratulations, man. Proud of you. You made it. Made it. Funny word, because at that moment, all I could think was this: why does it feel so empty? Success is strange like that. You chase it for years. Late nights, sacrificed weekends, missed birthdays. You tell yourself it's temporary, just a phase, just a little more work. Then, one day, it arrives. The promotion, the money, the recognition, and suddenly everyone sees you. But something else happens too, something nobody talks about. The circle gets smaller. At first, it's subtle. Friends stop inviting you to things, not out of hate, out of distance. Your schedule is different now. Your priorities too. You're busy building a life they can't always see. And slowly, the conversations change. Less jokes, more updates. Less remember when, more what are you working on now? Success creates space. Not always bad space, just space. And here's the question nobody prepares you for. What fills that space? Because if you're not careful, loneliness will. Not the dramatic kind, not sitting in a dark room crying. The quiet kind. The kind where your phone is full of contacts, but nobody you want to call. The kind where people admire you, but don't really know you anymore. It happens because success often requires focus, and focus narrows your world. You stop wasting time, you cut distractions, you move faster. But sometimes, you accidentally cut people too. And here's the twist: loneliness after success isn't caused by success. It's caused by how we protect it. Think about it. You start guarding your time, guarding your energy, guarding your reputation. You become careful, measured, strategic, which is great for business, but terrible for connection. Because connection isn't efficient. Connection is messy. It's late-night conversations that go nowhere, random road trips, laughing about stupid things, the kind of moments that don't move your career forward, but move your life forward. And somewhere along the way, many successful people forget that. They optimize everything except relationships. Here's the bridge most people miss. Success changes your environment, so you have to change how you build friendships. The old way doesn't work anymore. Back then, proximity did the job. School, neighborhoods, shared routines. Friendship happened automatically. But adulthood doesn't work like that, especially when you're chasing big goals. Now, connection becomes intentional. You have to choose it, schedule it, protect it. Which feels weird at first, almost forced. But something interesting happens when you do. You start finding people who understand the journey, people who also sacrificed things, people who know what it feels like to win and still feel oddly alone. These are the conversations that matter, not about money, not about status, about doubt, pressure, the quiet fear of losing everything you built. Because success doesn't remove insecurity, sometimes it amplifies it. The stakes get bigger, the expectations louder, and suddenly you realize something. The real cure for loneliness isn't more achievement, it's shared humanity. Someone who sees the polished version of you, and the exhausted one too. Someone who doesn't care about the title, just the person carrying it. That's rare, but not impossible. You just have to stop performing long enough to let it happen, which is scary because vulnerability feels dangerous when you've spent years building an image, but it's also the only door to real connection. Here's the quiet truth most successful people discover too late. You don't need more admirers. You need more witnesses. People who saw the struggle. People who remember who you were before the applause started. And people who will still be there if the applause stops. Those relationships don't happen by accident.
They happen when you choose presence over productivity. Sometimes, when you put the phone down, cancel one meeting, call someone just to talk, no agenda, no networking, just human. Because the irony of success is this: the higher you climb, the more valuable simple moments become. A long dinner, a deep conversation, a friend who tells you the truth, not because they want something from you, but because they care about you. And when those people exist in your life, success stops feeling like a lonely mountain. It starts feeling like a journey shared. So if you've reached a point where everything looks good on paper, but something still feels missing, ask yourself one question. Not what's the next goal, not how do I grow faster. Ask this instead: who am I building this life with? Because at the end of the day, success doesn't cure loneliness, but the right people can make success finally feel like it was worth it.